Anthony Henry had an impassioned speech at the end of his match last month when he defeated Jake Parnell and said that he had one mission, and that mission was to meet, hurt, and defeat the former Freelance heavyweight champion, the first Freelance world champion in Stevie Fierce.
Yes, indeed. I know there's a lot of big matches on this card tonight, but is this the most anticipated match? I think so.
It is certainly up there. I mean, we have a main event that is phenomenal, a tag title match that's great, but yes.
Absolutely.
But Anthony Henry versus that man whose music you're hearing for the first time since he lost the Freelance World title on December 15th, 2017.
Yes.
Stevie is back.
Listen to them.
Stevie has shown a real dismissive streak when it regards to Anthony Henry. All of his posts on social media has treated Anthony Henry as though he does not belong in his league, which is par for the course for Stevie Fierce's personality and persona. But you really have to wonder, will that work in his benefit or his detriment? Because in Anthony Henry, you are talking about a man that was a former Evolve Tag Team champion. You're talking about a man that has one of the biggest mean streaks in independent wrestling.
Yep. But this is another one of those reasons I was talking about where this is one of the most anticipated matches on this card.
Oh! Bicycle kick immediately landed by Anthony Henry, and then a suplex on top of that. And I said Anthony Henry has shown an intensity in recent months, and
yes.
Even to one more degree tonight.
Anthony Henry is the picture of intensity. From the moment I saw this gentleman in PWX in the opening matchup,
oh, fuck.
Probably 2 years ago.
Shit.
Oh, man.
I think Anthony Henry is trying to see how red he can make that chest of Stevie Fierce.
Oh. In the back, too, while he's at it.
And I asked that question, is Stevie's attitude going to be a hindrance or a benefit? So far, it has to be a hindrance. I don't think he was ready for the intensity that Anthony was going to bring, but he responds with two very hard overhand chops.
Well, yes, and Stevie, for as excellent as a competitor he is, you don't usually say intensity in the same sentence. I don't want to say he's frivolous, but we know about the mind games he plays. We know about the power he uses those mind games to his advantage. And here we go again. All right, there's a chop. I thought it was going to be an Eskimo kiss, and it would have proven my point. But here we are. Whoa!
Anthony Henry catches Stevie, and he's going to just tackle him onto the guardrail.
We got a fan setting a light rig over here because of how hard that hit was.
This isn't just a fight. This is a street fight. These two men are willing to use anything and everything to hurt and maim and incapacitate their opponent. Anthony Henry is on a mission.
He is absolutely. And now, Stevie, for his part, of course, gone since, as you mentioned, December 15th, but this is a man who's been traveling the world. He's been all over the place. He's been in Mexico. He's been in California. I mean, he's been busy. It's not like he hasn't been wrestling.
Oh, those Daniel Bryan kicks right to the sternum, and you can just... It's like a baseball bat, like a Louisville Slugger.
Yeah, being hit into a side of beef.
I think all the boost from the Freelance audience is just booing Anthony Henry. Pin attempt by Stevie, though. Anthony Henry kicks out.
Whoa.
Going for a pin attempt here.
Backside.
A 2 count. Anthony Henry kicks out again. Stevie, catches 2 boots, a really athletic maneuver, and then a missile drop kick.
Wow. Man, that skin the cat out of the corner was spectacular.
Oh, and then a back elbow rolled through. Through an instant fury. I mean, Anthony Henry now showing his technical proficiency. Fireman's carry position. Stevie reverses. Can Stevie looking for that Photoshop? Looking for that Photoshop. Henry reverses it, goes across the ropes and lands a spear.
Man, what a spear.
I mean, Stevie has been behind the 8 ball for most of this match.
Absolutely.
But he was a fraction away from landing that Photoshop, though, in spite of that.
True. I mean, he can turn it around on a dime, but the impact he's sustained between the missile drop kick, that spear, the guardrail 2 times. The fans still believe in him, though.
The fans 100% believe in Stevie Fierce. I do wonder, though, does every chant for Stevie make Anthony stronger? One more.
Yeah, he's looking right at the fans and saying, really?
One more reason for him to be even angrier and meaner and badder and wanting to hit Stevie harder.
Jeez. If he hits Stevie any harder, I'm afraid. I will say this, though. Going into this match, another reason I anticipated it was...
Fireman's carry position again. Stevie now on the apron. Oh, just a shoulder block right to the gut there. And then a neck breaker under the middle rope. And Zach, remember this. Stevie Fierce very proficient at attacking body parts. He usually focuses on the neck, the body part that gets attacked when he goes for both the Photoshop and the punch ancillary.
Yep, absolutely. Whoop.
Oh, dragon screw!
Onto the ring rope.
Now the left knee of Stevie, has that been compromised?
Dragon screw, nowhere to go. My earlier point I was trying to make is one of the big reasons I anticipated this match was Anthony Henry called Stevie out last month.
Yes, he did.
Right back to that knee, but he's calling out the man who just vacated the Freelance Championship, which is absent tonight. He is, in my opinion, if he beats Stevie Fierce, beating the de facto champion. I know a lot of people would say that is not the case, but that's the man who immediately vacated that title. And if Anthony Henry can beat him tonight, he's making his name against a champion.
2 count there. That is a very bold claim to make. Maybe with some, just twisting that left knee. Anthony Henry he's showing a real sadistic streak. He's going for a finger 4 here. Oh, rolls through actually. Oh! I mean, it's a strenuous hold to be in.
That's that Terra Rising hold.
Anthony Henry applying pressure. It's almost like a toe hold.
Yep.
But
Legs are all tied up, nowhere to go.
It's almost like a vaporizer.
Gets the rope.
And again, Anthony Henry waiting till 4 to finally break that hold.
Old Tuju's got his hands full. So yes, bold statement, but all that said, that's the man
I think that's how Anthony Henry's actually looking at it. Oh, and then a kick right to the hamstring. I mean, it is, if you can land that leg kick right to the hamstring, it is absolutely devastating. It does not take many to completely incapacitate a man. As Stevie's trying to fight back on his knees, though. Lands an overhand chop. Anthony encouraging it, though.
Now Anthony is playing the kind of mind games that Stevie is used to playing. We haven't seen Stevie use any of his tactics.
Yeah, different methods, but for the same purpose.
Absolutely.
You see, I mean, Stevie, we've not seen him this hurt in a match, this compromised ever. Even in his loss in December, he was not outclassed.
Nope.
At this moment, as hard as it is to say, Anthony Henry's outclassing Stevie Fierce.
Yeah, he's stalking him right now.
But Stevie Fierce is trying to fight back. Is trying to regain the momentum. Is trying to prove his worth. And then gets dropped with that slap. Stevie responds over a slap of his own. Bicycle kick right under the chin. Oh! Double stop right under the neck.
Wow.
Stevie Fierce showing that he can go as hardcore as Anthony Henry.
Yeah, that was almost a flashback to last month's match between Henry and Warhorse. Between the slaps and the double stomp.
Hey, if you want to wrestle Anthony Henry, you better be ready to get into a war.
Absolutely.
And if you want to face Stevie Fierce, you better realize it's going to take everything plus some to put him away.
Yeah, everything plus a whole lot of shit you didn't think about.
And that, at best, is probably still a 25% chance.
Oh, man.
Anthony Henry catches a boot, but that has simply fired him up.
Whoa.
Anthony went for a kick, but got one in return. Stevie Fierce all kinds of fired up, trying to get this crowd behind him.
Whoa.
Going for that Photoshop. He's going for it again. Anthony Henry's able to reverse it though. Stevie reverses that, blocks the kick, lands one of his own. Oh!
Wow!
Again, a third high impact maneuver under the neck. But a kick out by Anthony Henry. Again, the left knee of Stevie, the neck of Anthony Henry. It feels like the question is, which one breaks first?
Well, honestly, it looks like Stevie's knee is a little bit worse for the wear at this point, but I think you're right. I think that's the story here.
Stevie Fierce has Anthony Henry looking for a suplex. Reversed by Henry. Reversed again by Stevie. Stevie has him up. Oh! Front chancellery applied. The front chancellery is applied. Look at it. Stevie can't use his left knee for added leverage. Will this be enough? Can Stevie be able to squeeze a tap out of Anthony Henry?
He's still got the hips off the mat, and that's the important part. The whole body on the chin. Unable to do it though. Unable to hold that bridge.
I mean, the left knee might be compromised. It might be done.
It certainly was compromised for that moment. Let's see if he can spring some life back into it.
I mean, Stevie doesn't seem to really be able to put any weight on that left knee. You have to wonder whether he's able to land any maneuvers. Tries one for that suplex, reversed though.
Uh-oh.
Caught. Oh, another shot to the knee. Oh, and ended up to the back of the kneecap. A bit of a lower trajectory from the previous leg kick to the hamstring.
Either way, you're taking all of the body weight and moving it in a way that it shouldn't go.
Oh, and then a kick to the solar plexus, a double stomp onto the left knee. And a finger four applied.
There it is.
And this is probably the end, Zach.
Anthony Henry from Horseman Country himself.
Stevie showing all the heart tonight. We have to wonder, with that left knee as compromised as it is, and with the force that Anthony Henry's now playing with that finger four, it seems like we're a matter of moments away from a tap. But as you said, Zach, this crowd still believes as Stevie reverses the pressure.
Even so, with the injury, with the torque reverse, it's got to be killing Stevie's knee.
But as you said earlier in this match, has the damage already been done?
I fear that it has.
Anthony Henry now going up to the top rope, signaling to the Freelance crowd that this is going to be it. Double stomp, missed. Stevie Fierce, is he gonna finally hit the Photoshop? No, he doesn't. Reversal into that DDT. Pin attempt now. And Anthony Henry just kicks out.
Wow.
Just kicks out.
Right now, this, again, one of the matches I was looking forward to the absolute most, and it has still got my attention. This could be a show stealer.
It has lived up to the hype and then some. And I think we've seen things from both men that I don't know we could have anticipated beforehand.
Absolutely.
For all the accolades people give Stevie, he has not shown more heart in a match than he has tonight. He has shown us a new level of resiliency.
And yet Anthony Henry remains the Stone Cold Killer we know him to be.
He's matching it though. That's what it is. Both men on their feet.
Jeez.
Trading forms, and you can see, I mean, Anthony Henry lands that shot. Stevie right to his knees. Stevie lands again though. There is no quitting Stevie Fierce tonight. Absolutely no quit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but there's no let up in those shots either by Anthony Henry.
Yeah, that might, the no quit part may not be to his advantage tonight. I'm worried about what kind of permanent damage might be done here.
Both men now landing heavy shots, trading forearms. Oh, but then Anthony Henry going right back to that left knee, and then that question mark kick.
Oh!
German suplex. Is this the end? Will Anthony Henry get the victory here? Powerbomb. 2. Oh, switch. Oh, we saw this last month. That single leg Boston Crab as he punches the left knee.
Jeez.
Will Stevie tap the same way Jake Parnell did? Will he give it up?
Can you imagine the pain Stevie Fierce is in right now?
Oh, but Anthony Henry dragging Stevie back up. Oh, landing shots now to the neck. Landing shots, continuous shots. And straining. Stevie Fierce, though, I think Two Juice was about to call a TKO there.
Looked like it.
But Stevie Fierce, at the last moment,
grabbed his hand, yeah. Now you see frustration setting in on Anthony Henry's face.
That was the first break we saw on Anthony Henry tonight. The first time that look of a stone cold killer was not visible.
Well, you got to imagine somebody in Anthony Henry's position, having only recently traveled. I mean, he did appear for us a little over a year ago on the Halloween show, but again, recently, a couple shows for us. But watching the champion, as he may have, thinking, I can beat this guy. I won't let this guy get in my head. I've beaten the guys he's beaten.
Stevie Fierce showing defiance. But gets a kick.
I think a fan's going to go home with that middle finger.
That might not be the only body part that's going to be given to the Freelance audience. Anthony Henry's looking for those double stomps again. Lands it.
Hits it. Oh, my God.
Right on the sternum.
Oh!
1, 2, 3.
Oh, my God.
An absolute stunner.
What? What in the hell? I mean, God bless, but...
Sensational Stevie.
It is weird to say this about a man that used to be the Freelance World Champion, a former Freelance Tag Champion, but I don't think I've ever seen a better display from that man than I have tonight against a certified killer to show the heart and perseverance and then the resourcefulness to collect the 3 count.
What a comeback match for Stevie Fierce and Freelance Wrestling.
In every way possible.
Honestly, though, if I was him, I'd probably leave right now.
Telling you when I was wrong. Stevie, you brought the fight to me. You earned my fucking respect, man. Shake my hand.
Wow.
A great show of sportsmanship by Anthony Henry.
Not something I ever would have expected.
Oh! A mirror shot by Anthony Henry. I don't know if his proclamations just moments ago were genuine or not, but either way, clearly Anthony Henry not done with Stevie Fierce, using his own prop as a weapon that...
Oh, what is this now?
And now a steel folding chair. I mean, Anthony Henry, this is the definition of snap. This is a man who was convinced he was going to win tonight, who was convinced this was going to be his platform, and now that hasn't been the case. He's going to make a name for himself here one way or the other. If it's not by beating Stevie, he's going to maim him. Fuck!
Right into that knee again.
Damn it.
Ooh.
Again, 2 shots to the left knee.
3.
Stop, please, can we get someone here to stop this assault? Seriously, guys.
People down there.
I see guys standing around. I don't see anyone coming down. Seriously, where is security? No, please, Anthony, please don't. No. Finally, it took long enough. Please, restrain him. At all costs, restrain Anthony Henry.
Why even have security guards?
No. Anthony Henry is looking for that double stomp. And then the exposed knee. What, is that James Drake? I think James is trying to talk some sense into his tag team partner.
Well, they rode here together, and he probably wants to get paid instead of kicked out.
Are we making light of Anthony Henry trying to maim Stevie Pierce?
No, I'm saying there's a reason. I think there's a reason. I don't think it's out of the goodness of James Drake's heart is what I'm saying.
Anthony just kissed Stevie Pierce, and what I can only think of is him marking his territory.
Certainly one way to put it.
Yeah, planting that kiss, letting Stevie know that he's Anthony's. Because you can see, he still has that psychotic look. James might have stopped the assault tonight, but going forward, this is not ended. You will see Stevie Pierce and Anthony Henry again. Anthony's not done. There's no way Stevie can accept what Anthony Henry did to him. The only question is, how long is it going to take for Stevie Pierce to fully recover?
Yeah, right?
After the assault?
We have no idea the extent of the damage to that knee, but right now it looks pretty severe.